no, it's that one.
No Pressure Podcast, also known as 33rd and 1/3. We in here today. I'm your boy King Sos. I got my dogs with me, and as always, I will allow them to introduce themselves to the world.
Yes, sir. This is A King, man. No Pressure 33 and the 3rd, season 2. In here again.
Season 2.
Yes, sir. Chico. Yep, we in here.
No Chico Suave today?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real simple today.
Oh,
real simple.
Chico here look at me, make sure I was through.
Right, right.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want to cut you off again.
Hey man, that's cool, man. We respect each other.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong
waiting
with
for
it.
the coast clear.
So how everybody doing, man?
Hey, man. It's been a rough. 2020 just been rough anyway, man. I mean,
Yes.
I can say I'm doing good because I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got my health.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But emotionally and mentally, man, this shit been a ride, man.
Yeah. I like we said before in several podcasts, 2020 ain't shit. This year been horrible.
Yeah. It's been alright for me though.
I don't really, I mean,
For some other people,
Yeah,
bad.
it's been hard, man. I mean, it would. I'm just saying.
I ain't saying it's been a, like, me, like my personal life.
Yeah.
It ain't been that, like, I ain't lost no family members, shit like that and stuff. I can't say that, but like just watching everything that's going on and like really like, you know, seeing these things, this shit it's a mental and an emotional damn.
It is. It's a lot.
Burden, man, for real.
Taking on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
I mean, even if it don't affect your personal life, it's still like just watching it and seeing it.
Yeah.
It affect you, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
You know, that's why I say what I say, man. This year, like you said, even if it hasn't touched you personally on some level, well, what we've been seeing is going on around us is just, I mean, it started off messed up, you know what I'm saying, with Kobe, and which will lead us into giving our condolences to two people that passed away, two pivotal people in black culture.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman,
Yes, sir, man.
Black Panther himself.
Yeah.
He gonna always be Black Panther, man.
That's right. Always.
No matter what.
They're always, man.
Always be Black Panther, man.
You know, he's 43 years old. He passed away from colon cancer. He had been battling that for a couple of years.
Brother young, man.
Very young, man.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't that far from his age, man.
I'm
So's
closer
deaf.
to him than y'all.
Shit, so deaf. Yeah, he deaf. You had a colonoscopy lately, man. You
You
about
might want to
time,
go
man.
get checked out, boy.
That's none of y'all business.
Tell him, hey man, go
Hey.
get checked out.
I'm just you should yes, you need to go
Yeah.
to the doctor, but I'm
Yeah.
in no rush for a colonoscopy. I need to go, but
No rush.
the process behind it, that's not something I'm looking forward
As
to.
long as you don't feel two hands on your back and the finger in your ass, you straight.
See, this is why I didn't want.
See, that's why that's the reason right there why brother don't want to go do it,
'Cause
man.
brothers like
They
this.
gonna gotta, he ain't understand. He got to go do the shit one day
You
too.
got to do it, and you sitting here giggling.
And you gonna have to do it too. We gonna be already did it already. We
Yeah.
gonna do it.
We be done past
We
on.
been already did it.
Your time come, keep
gonna-
laughing.
You have to
Smoke
do
your
it.
cigarette afterwards.
Hey,
Whatever you gotta do.
keep shining, keep laughing, keep smiling, because you gonna have to go under the gun too, my good friend. Because you have to, man.
Gotta do it.
Something serious, man.
Gotta do it.
And black men, we do not want to go to the doctor.
For shit. We don't wanna go for nothing.
Really in the audio, brother.
That's how I feel about what you're saying.
I know, because he's 12.
Yeah, for real. He ain't even reached to the apex of life.
Right, he's just starting puberty.
That's what I'm
His
saying.
mind is like
That's what I'm saying. See?
that stuff's not important to him.
No,
man.
that mean the turning point. You know what I'm saying? Like the point where you change. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for
That's what
explaining that.
That's
to
why I
him.
gotta let him know. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
saying?
in junior high. You know,
Yeah, I gotta-
Climax.
Look at
This
it.
climax.
Yeah.
See? Look at it. He's 12, man. He's 12 years
See, look
old,
at that.
bro. He's a kid at heart, man.
We supposed to be sending out condolences to Black Panther. He done took it down.
Yeah, he done took it there, man.
You know what I'm
The other
saying?
one brought up colon cancer. Well,
That's what he
That
does.
was the situation, but-
It's related to his death.
I understand that, but let's not blame me for the situation, okay?
We
No, we
will.
ain't blaming you. We just letting you know that. Hey,
Look here, I am.
wait. Hey, you gonna have to do it. You gonna
I'm
have to
not
get
blaming
penetrated,
you.
man. You gotta get penetrated.
Oh,
here we go.
You gonna have to.
oh.
That's why you think they check
So,
for
so,
it.
so
And
let
that-
me tell y'all. Hey,
That's why things like that, like a colonoscopy and going to the doctor to get yourself,
it's still important.
it's very important, but nobody is looking forward to doing that.
They gotta find another way,
and
man.
then you say penetrated.
That's where it happens. But they gotta be a better way by now.
I hope so.
They gotta have a better way, man.
They gotta have some good X-ray cameras.
But while we are trying to give condolences, it's one more person that passed away. Cliff Robinson.
Yeah.
NBA phenom. He was the man when he played for the Portland Trail Blazers.
You know what, man? You just dropped some news on me, man.
You didn't even know, did you?
I didn't even know Cliff Robinson
I just
died,
found
man.
that out on the way up here, man.
When you said Cliff Robinson, I'm thinking about. I know he talking about.
Yes,
headband.
Yeah, headband Cliff Robinson.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
From the Portland Trail Blazers back in the day,
yes,
man.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, Cliff Robinson.
See, he bought with Wallace, ain't it?
I think he might have been still around, maybe late. He might have been there.
Maybe I'm not.
Maybe
I'm not too sure.
But I remember him back in the day. When he was with Clyde Drexler.
Yeah, Terry Porter.
I remember them days.
Kevin Duckworth, Buck Johnson, all of them, man. They went up against them Bulls, man.
Portland used to be hell back in the
day.
They
was,
but
yeah, you know how it was with Chicago at that time. They were, oh my God, they were unstoppable. So, but much condolences out to the families of both Chadwick Boseman and Clifford Robinson. Those men, they shot for the moon and landed amongst the stars. You know.
Yeah.
They came here and they did what they heart set out to do.
I believe their purpose was fulfilled.
It was fulfilled
because like somebody like Chadwick Boseman, man, if you can go down as being remembered as Black Panther, man, you know how powerful that is for. Just imagine. I was riding here today. They played like the little theme song. From Black Panther, man. I was like, man, this man gonna always be Black Panther, man.
But let me show you how big Black Panther is. He's done a lot of other really good movies too. He did James Brown,
Jackie Robinson.
He did Jackie Robinson.
Yep.
He played Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah,
you understand? He was like the go-to guy for a biopic.
He just did a movie,
a biopic, or however you say it. But he was that go-to guy. If you wanted someone to portray him, let's get Chadwick Boseman. He did the damn thing.
He was a damn good actor, man.
Yeah, he is, man.
This thing.
Yeah, man. So these brothers gonna be sorely missed, man. So once again, on behalf of No Pressure, our condolences go out to the families of Chadwick Boseman and Clifford Robinson, and also to anyone else that lost anybody. Our condolences, man. Yeah. Our hearts go out to you. So we just gonna get right into the nitty gritty, man.
Back on some more serious shit.
Yeah.
Hey, the world's serious right now, man.
Yeah, it's
a serious world we living in.
Yeah, but I'm just go ahead and get right into it. I'm hesitant because it's a part of me that's tired, right? This shit with Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin, it's just it's flat out wrong, man. Yep. It's flat out wrong.
Yeah.
I'm glad the brother is still alive, but it's a possibility but he's paralyzed, and it's just when you watch the video. I know all of you seen the video at this point, correct?
Yeah.
When you watch the video and then you find out the backdrop of the story and how everything initiated, he was actually doing a noble thing. He was breaking up a fight. You know what I'm saying? And for them to shoot him like that, and he wasn't even doing anything. He was just going to his car and they just ran up on him and they blasted him. It looked like a butch robbery or some shit like that. And these are police officers, man.
Yeah. For
real, man. That's some bullshit, dog. And people want to say, oh, well, he wasn't complying with the police. He wasn't doing what they want him to do. Don't nobody want to do what the fuck the police want them to do, man.
Nobody.
How many times do you have people not doing what the police want them to do, man? Nobody does it. The police say stop. You don't damn stop because you ain't trying to fuck with them. But that don't mean you need to be shot.
No, don't.
Yeah. You gonna shoot a motherfucker because he don't do what you asked him to do? He ain't threatening your life. He ain't got a weapon on him. Kids around, other civilians around. Yeah. You just letting off shot, man.
Yeah. I want Chico to go, but I'm gonna respond to what you just said, man.
No, I was just gonna refer to that video we seen earlier too.
Yeah.
With the the guy who was putting his arm on his hands on his head and he just got kicked in the back by Officer 2. Just applying this time, so it really doesn't even matter. It seems like what's going on if you apply.
He was complying.
You know what I mean? Just
and he still got kicked.
At this point, just like they just got something out for him. For us, I won't say for him, but for us,
Yeah.
So it's bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We had this conversation before we started the podcast, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. I am thoroughly convinced at this point, even more than ever, that there is an agenda that targets black men as far as law enforcement is concerned.
I believe that too, sir.
Oh,
I'm putting it out there.
It's in there.
or within like the police force, you know how they were saying
law enforcement. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, like you know how they were saying how NFL players had they was betting on knocking people's heads off and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Back a few years back when NFL was
like a bounty.
Yeah. Inside the police force, they probably got bounties amongst themselves.
Oh yeah, they got a society that they stick to, and they talk about things, and it's a known thing with them. We might not have the information to really break it down, but they know what they doing. They know what they doing. It's a thing that you can tell at this point.
Yeah.
Like if anybody give you any, like if they give you anything,
any black man,
it's okay to go ahead and
any black woman, it is an agenda. And I'm not talking about where they just locker room talk before they put their suits on and the cameras and and their badges and all. I'm talking about it's a round table slideshow presentation
for real
agenda that has been set that targets black men and black women. We just watched the video where a white guy was in his truck and he literally and verbally threatened the police officer.
Walked up on the cop and everything.
He said, "I will kill you." No gunshots. I've seen a white man get out of his car. He was tased. He fought the cop. The cop did everything. He resisted. He ran from him. All this stuff. And this guy was a threat to this police officer.
Oh yeah.
And they let this man get in his car and he backed up and he got the hell on from the police. Right? But a young man, I saw a video earlier this week where outside of Jacob Blake, it happened so much you can't even keep up with the name. So there was an incident where it was, a guy, he had his car and he just purchased the car from what he was telling the police officer. The license plate wasn't on the back.
I saw it.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that video.
And the guy in the passenger seat, I don't know why he got out and ran.
But he ran.
Probably
got warned, like we say. Motherfucker don't want to go to jail.
We don't know why he ran, but
it don't even matter.
The operative reason was he didn't want to get locked the fuck up, right?
Yeah, it don't matter.
He was whatever it was. It don't matter. He bested the cop because it's a foot race now. Couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
There was nothing visible that this young man had that indicated that he had a weapon or he was a threat, and they shot him down in the street in the back. Now they shot him in the back down in the street. I don't know if that young man is still alive.
No, he died.
So
man.
he died.
He died. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He died, man.
And then I don't
shot the man like just because you can't catch him, you gonna shoot him in his back while he running away.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was people outside that saw it, so witnessed it and everything.
And they were pissed.
Yeah.
And all you hear is the traditional back up.
And he still got his gun out at that point. And they cuffing the guy. This man need medical help at this point.
Cuffed him.
You gonna cuff me after you done shot me in my back, man? You gonna cuff me now?
I wasn't a threat when I was running from you, and now I'm even less of a threat now that you shot me. They cuffed him, and then they tried to apply pressure to the bullet wound.
I mean, they probably cuffed Jacob Blake after they shot him 7 times.
They
probably still cuffed him after that.
They cuffed him to the hospital bed.
Yeah.
So he was cuffed on the way to the hospital.
Yep.
So what's the charges? Once you shot me 7 times in the back and you got me cuffed to the bed, what my charges?
LWB, living while black. That was the charge.
Good way to put it.
And we all guilty of that. We guilty of that right now.
Yeah.
So it ain't no way around it, man. So what can we do to stay out of these situations? You can't stay out of them.
It's kind of hard to say. It kind of brings to the point of saying is all this Black Lives Matter stuff, is it a lost cause?
And that's a good question, because it almost is like there are a lot of people out. There's merchandise being sold now with T-shirts where it's saying
they turned into a straight marketing thing.
People are getting rich off of FBLM because people are upset about Black Lives Matter, and they don't even understand why we're screaming Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
That just like what kind of where's your brain, bruh? Like for you to even be upset at the fact that we're saying Black Lives Matter.
They'll turn around and say shit like Blue Lives Matter
or All Lives Matter.
That shit don't make no fucking sense to me.
I don't mean to be cliche, but all lives are not gonna matter until Black Lives Matter too. Brown Lives Matter.
Yeah, all of them don't matter because the black one don't matter.
So
if the black one don't matter, all lives can't matter.
Yeah.
And then when we say this, people are upset about it, and it's just, I don't know, man. We've already talked about this, but I guess we can reiterate some things. Like, this is why none of us as black men want to be police officers. So it's a never-ending cycle, because the way we view police officers from what happens to us, because all three of us have incidents with police. right? And
from children, from a childhood age.
From young age.
So it puts a bad taste in your mouth about the police, so you would never want to be one. But then you get people who don't know anything about us, who don't look anything like us, who do not understand us, that come to our neighborhoods and they patrol us.
Who hate us.
And they hate our guts.
Yeah.
And so it's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing you can be in the hood is either a rat or a cop.
Yeah, and then people all want to say like, oh, it's a black. I mean, it ain't about black and white. It ain't about black and white. But to me, more than now ever, it is about black and white.
It is. That's what it's.
That's exactly what it's about. It's about black and white. It ain't about black versus white. It's about the comparison of black and white. Yeah. Look at how you see. We just talked about. You see how a black man get treated by the cop. You see how a white man get treated by the cop.
Yeah, two different things.
It's two different things. So ain't nothing different about two people except one black and one white. So that gotta be the case.
Yeah,
that gotta be the issue right now.
It
can't be nothing else. It gotta be the color of your skin.
Yeah.
So I'm through talking about. Oh man, it ain't about black and white. It ain't about that. Yeah, it is about black and white. Because they not treating the black people the right way.
No.
And they treating the white people. Our white people getting everything. They getting everything. They already up anyway, and we getting killed.
For those who are slow, let's give an example. Tamir Rice in Ohio was playing with a toy gun. Somebody called and said a child had a gun, or they just said a black person had a gun, and they shot him down. 12 years old. 17-year-old in Wisconsin is running down the street with a fucking AR-15 after fatally shooting 2 people and maiming another.
Police get it, dude, bar the water.
He's running towards the police officers. They go around him. Then later you see another video where they're thanking him, saying, "Well, we're glad you were here." The fuck do you mean?
And you got them hitting the damn, and you throwing pellets at the damn the peaceful people.
He's not SWAT.
He ain't nobody.
He's just a regular.
He ain't old enough to have the gun out
He's
there.
17
He breaking the
years
law.
old. He can hold it.
Yeah.
No, when it comes to assault rifles,
he good on that.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, now in the state of Wisconsin, that's like that. Because I was reading some stuff we were saying in the state of Wisconsin, you cannot at age of 17 have you cannot brandish the weapon publicly like that.
Okay. Maybe a pistol. But maybe a rifle.
Because I know it's a little bit different with rifles and the shotguns, especially shotguns.
But he had an AR-15 though.
That's considered a rifle.
What you might look? I ain't disagreeing with you, but the issue I got is the motherfucker was running down the street with an AR-15 after killing 2 people and injuring someone, and nothing happened to him. He's brought up on charges, but he can kill someone willingly, go home, eat a burger, go to sleep, then find out he's in deep doo-doo.
And the thing about that though, man,
burger.
Yeah,
we'd have been in Wisconsin before. Me and you, we'd have been up there before. We seen what the scenery look like. Seen what the people look like. They don't look shit like us. They don't look shit unless you in like the heart, like a Milwaukee somewhere.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
That's where you will see
Racine or something.
That's
like
where you will see
Yeah.
That's where you will see us at. But if you outside of that, it ain't none of us, man. We ain't around. So when the police coming into them neighborhoods like that, it's automatically about to be a problem. If you in a totally white state and the police coming your way, really they point don't even matter where you at because they're happening in black places too, totally black cities too. So, but I'm saying it about Wisconsin because I done been there and I see the ratio of black and white there. You can't get treated right like that.
It almost makes you nervous when you
there. I didn't feel comfortable the whole time I was there.
Yeah, because we was in Appleton, Nina.
Yeah, man, I saw like 3 black people the whole time.
Yeah, and I was one of them.
Yeah, and he was one. Yeah, the whole time. I mean, damn,
shit.
Whole time. It's like because I went there a second time, and it's like you really didn't see that many. It was to the point where when you saw somebody black, you just wanted to hug them.
Yeah,
you know. I saw a sister in Walmart. She was working like in the front in the salon, and I just came up to her and spoke to her like she was my aunt, and I ain't seen her in a while because I was so happy to see the sister. You know what I'm saying? I just hugged her and everything. We didn't even know each other.
Yeah. She hugged you back too.
She showed
because she hadn't seen one of her people in so long.
Yep. It's just I don't know, man.
She probably wanted to leave with you.
Probably did.
Wherever you from, brother, can I go back with you?
Can I go back with you? I don't know, man. I'm just sick of this shit, man. I've been disgusted, but now not only I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's that point, and what do we got to do? Do we have to be like the gangsters in Brazil when the police try to, and then you get 30 of them, they come out with an army to protect whatever it is that they doing.
I mean, it gonna lead to that.
And it's like they say violence only begets violence, and I'm not trying to take it to. I don't want to take it to that level.
Well,
but it's like
the violence begetting the violence. They start the violence. Right,
there you go.
It's gonna beget our violence. Right. So we ain't gonna what we doing is only reacting.
Yeah, it's
so they can't say nothing. They gonna try to put pin it on us. Say, oh, look at them, look at how they acting. But really, we reacting.
Yeah.
And you know what that is? It's like I'll take it a step further. It's almost like, man, right now here in the United, it's almost like we're at the highest level of narcissism. Period. Where it gets to the point where the victims are actually being blamed for being victims.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Why was he over?
That's what it seemed like.
What was he even doing?
Right? Yeah.
When a black man gets gunned down by police officers, they want to go look at his past. They want to dig up whatever type of dirt that they can find to try to justify
the bullshit.
Right?
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, there goes that self-righteous, narcissistic bullshit that they're pushing out on TV. And the sad part about it is the weak-minded people that get caught up on what they see on the news all the time, people who don't really research or, read or take the time to figure things out and think for themselves, they get caught up in the nuances of that, and then it kind of resonates in their personality. And then it spills over into social media and all that, and it's at a high level now. It's in the police department. It's with our leadership, with this country. It's ridiculous. It's at a high level right now. It's at a real high level,
and it's causing tension between. Like it's some white people that ain't got nothing to do with it.
No,
and they
ain't got nothing to do with it. But it brings tension between us and even them.
Yep.
Because we don't know, we can't trust nobody.
Yeah.
You might say you down with us, but do I really feel that? I mean, I can't really feel that way when I'm seeing tragedies every day.
Yeah.
I can't feel like that, man. It's hard for me to, and it seems like they kind of want us to be like that too.
I think so.
The way they portray everything, they don't want us to come together. Mm-hmm. They want this shit to be divided like it is.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to be some things done
to keep the tension between us
behind the scenes for us to come together for real. But I don't know if it's gonna ever be able to happen.
That's why they came up with the term black on black crime. That's a bullshit term.
That's
made up. Crime is crime.
That's made up. Yeah, that's fake. Yeah.
White people do crime too. They don't. Ain't no such thing as white on white crime.
Chinese on Chinese crime.
Ain't no stat for it.
Yeah, that's made up.
But it really happens. Chinese do crime too on Chinese people.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
White people do crime against white people.
Yep. Yeah,
but ain't no
of his bullshit.
When are we gonna get the term for the police brutality? When that term gonna come out?
And I'm glad you brought that up, because this is what I was just thinking about. And we so organic. This shit I love it. But the thing is, when is a law gonna be set in place that really will prosecute police officers to the highest standard of the law? The law needs to stop backing criminal behavior, whether if you have a badge and a blue uniform, or if you just some asshole that's trying to get over.
I never get to see that though, man. It's been so much going on though.
Okay,
you would think that shit would have happened by now.
You would think,
like I said, it's like a lost cause. Like nothing is happening. They doing all this shit. We protest. We get on TV. We do all this stuff, and nothing changed.
Right.
It's kind of hard to say.
With the election and everything coming up, I ain't even decided. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't even decided whether I'm gonna vote or not yet. But this the opportunity for the people that's running for the presidency now to come up and be like, okay, if we win this thing, or whoever, even if Trump's there.
But that's inner city problems though. That's not presidential.
No, I mean, it got to be a federal law though. The federal government got to put some shit out there and say they got to put some stuff out there and say
that's not the agenda right now. They're not concerned with that. They're more concerned with the damn mail-in ballots.
Yeah.
They're more concerned with funding the post office, so that because everyone is still kind of under quarantine right now because of what's going on, which is covering up probably a whole bunch of other shit that we'll get into. Right? Their concerns, they're not concerned with the real issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they keep pouring. What he said in Juice. So just because you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes.
Nah, hell no.
Right? And that is like, that's what they trying to do right now. They're distracting us with all this other nonsense while the real issues at hand are still going on. It's still prevalent in our day-to-day lives as black people. And then we always come to them with, what's the black agenda? I want black people to stop worrying about the government with a black agenda. We have our own agenda.
We got to tell them what the agenda is. We got to tell them what it is.
I ain't telling them shit. We need to enforce our own agenda and stick to it as people.
You got to do that first.
Because my thing is, why do we got to keep going to them to tell them something? They've been letting us know that this door is closed for the longest of time.
For real.
I'm not telling them shit no more. I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to my people. I don't need a president for us to establish a black agenda. We all, even with all the struggles that we've been going through as black people, we've been allowed to do some great fucking things.
Yeah.
So why can't we be even greater outside of what we're doing, entertaining people, being in movies and sports and all this other stuff, what we're doing for culture? Let's take that same greatness and establish an agenda within ourselves, within our households, within our communities, so we don't need them motherfuckers no more.
And then we got to cut the pipeline off too. Like, we got to cut the money off. We got to stop buying all this shit. Stop supporting all this shit. Yeah. Stop letting them get their hands in all of our shit. We got to stop all that stuff, man. Because that's what gonna bring about a change right there. When we start sticking together, like you said, get together behind the scene with each other, and find out what it is we gonna do, and stick to that. We got to stick. Some motherfuckers ain't gonna want to stick with it. When we already know that we can't. I ain't gonna get mad when a motherfucker don't want to stick with their agenda. Go on then. Go on to be with them. Yep. There's always be some niggas that want to stand with the white folk.
It's always a time.
You seen your boy? You seen that dude on
what? Sir Gums a lot.
Trying to goddamn
he reached
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, he reached for the dap.
Yeah, motherfucker goddamn showing nigga, we won't fuck with you.
Right.
Like, why are you here?
Why are you here?
You know your role.
Yeah.
We got you on camera. You up on front row with us.
Yeah, that's
all we need you to do.
That's all.
Don't try to shake my damn hand.
We put you here for. We put you here just so we could. So what? So affirmative action or whatever. I don't. They put him there for.
He standing there smiling like a coon.
There's always one.
Goddamn teeth out. Goddamn man, they couldn't give you a good grill to go up there. They could at least fit the man teeth where you got up there.
I guess.
They don't give a damn about you.
And I didn't mean to say affirmative. The term was wrong. I didn't mean affirmative action. I guess it was just a little black person quota. Yeah. So they can say, okay, it's a black person here. We got somebody, but we don't respect you.
Token black guy.
Token, yeah.
Either token.
I'm sick of this shit, man. I mean, then you look, and while we're talking about it, you know, I like what the NBA players did because they're sick and tired too.
Yeah.
And I think their mindset is like, shit, man, we doing all this stuff, man. Like, we are the NBA.
They decided to go back, though, ain't it?
Yeah, they decided to resume after talks.
I expected that. I expect that to happen.
Yeah.
But at some point, though, we're going to have to cut it all the way off. Like, for real. Just stop all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody got stuff that they love to do. We all got things that we love. But if it ain't your shit, it ain't ran about you, if it's controlled by white folk, we got to stop. Like, hey, man, I ain't going back to the NBA until y'all decide that we finna go up here to the White House and make these motherfuckers pass this law. Like, if you a billionaire team owner, it's 30 of y'all. Y'all got enough power to get with us to make this shit change right now. Y'all got the power.
I want to pose a question to y'all. Why are we paying? We get up and we go and we work to take care of ourselves and our families. And we work hard. We are creative. And we come up with a way we invent things, or, you know, we put ourselves in position where we're working for companies. I'm going to get right to it. But we work hard for a country who takes taxes out of our check to employ people who mistreat us. I don't get that shit. Like, it does not make sense to me. I'm looking at what police are doing. We pay them. I'm looking at what Congress is doing right now. Them the biggest fucking idiots in the world to me. And they get paid all this money, but it's coming out of our dollars, whether if you work in a warehouse or if you have an established business like where we are right now. Big shout out to the plug ATL, right? Black business, white business owner, whatever, and they take all this tax money out of your hard-earned work to mistreat you and what you represent, what your desires are, and what makes you go on a day-to-day basis, especially us here as black people. We are the number one consumers in this country. Our dollar is more valuable than we are, and they target us with their products and their services. Then when we try to create products and services of our own,
they got to put their hands in it.
They got to put their hands in it to take it to another level.
Right.
And then if you say something that's out of line, or if you do something that's out of line, they try to snatch the rug from up under you and make you an example.
Let you know who run it.
Make you an example.
Yeah.
But you going back to the beginnings of how the country was started, though, bro. When you start talking about why is it like this, why they taking all taxes out of our money and still mistreating us. That's how it was started.
Right.
It came that way. You know what I'm saying? It was built on the wherever your foundation was built on, until you got to tear the house all the way down in order to fix the foundation, man. You got to tear it all the way down. So at this point right now, that's what's gonna have to happen. We got to tear it all the way down. That's why I said we got to break away from what we doing. We got to NBA. At some point, NBA players gonna have to stop playing. NFL players gonna have to stop playing. What the regular folks got to stop doing. We got to stop going to work. We got to stop doing all this stuff, man. Fuck, with black people, we ain't doing shit else with this shit, man. We ain't doing it no more. We stupid. It ain't gonna be all of us. If we get 40 to 30% of the black people to do it, it'll make a change. Cause they gonna be like, oh, hold up now. All the warehouses closed cause everybody off work. Damn, the NBA ain't playing. NFL ain't going. What? Hold on now. Let's get in. We supposed to be on a 2-month vacation in Congress. Let end this shit right now, y'all, and get on back in office right now, so we can get this shit straightened out. Whatever they asking for, let's at least give them something so they can get on back to work and get this thing back going again. That what the NBA did. That what the owners just did to the NBA players. Came and had a little meeting with them and agreed to a couple of things that they gonna do with them.
Is it genuine?
I mean, I don't know about that part yet. I don't even know.
It's probably just business.
But I'm saying, you got to go further than that to make it genuine. You gotta. Now we ain't going back till you do it. Yeah. Now I mean, I ain't about to go back because you said you're gonna do it. I ain't coming back to play basketball until you do it. You know what I'm saying? When you get it done, then we'll start the season back up.
There are players that's gonna do that, but then you got the other ones. The money.
What? It don't take but one. You know what one it got to be.
I agree with you.
It don't take but that one.
We just flipping the coin. That's all we doing. I'm not taking nothing away from what you're saying. It's a great idea, but you always gonna have that group of people that's more caught up in their lifestyle and in the money. You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to make that sacrifice in order for that point to be proven. You know what I'm saying? Because some guys are like, when I worked hard to get to where I'm at.
Well, I mean, you still gonna be there, right? When it's all said and done,
right?
If you really work that hard to get there,
right,
you still gonna be there, right? So why you can't make a change and make a good call while at the same time if it's needed and you in position to do it? Cause I know if I'm in position to make a change, I'm gonna try my best to make the change, man. Yeah. If I'm in position to make it happen,
yeah. And I think that's what they're trying to do. I mean, it's even spilled over into Major League Baseball, which is very surprising. They're kneeling, Black Lives Matter T-shirts, and then they postpone some games too. So I mean, people are just tired. It's not even just black people at this point. You got white kids in their 20s. They're like, man, this is fucking disgusting. Like, they beefing with their parents because their parents have that all lives matter mentality, or that this a disdain for black people because of the images that are put out there. Or
even the one that they ain't even got to be upset or doing nothing wrong to black people. The one that's sitting around doing nothing. We upset with them too. Yeah. You standing around and you seeing all these things happen. You trying to you want to hide behind the wall and act like it ain't happening. Nah, man, this stuff real, man. And you still want to interact with us every day. You want to dap me up when you see me. You want to wear the kind of clothes I wear. You want to be like I be.
Yeah.
But when some shit happening to me, you act like you don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's what bothers them. You know what I'm saying? Is come to that point. Their kids and their grandchildren, they want to be like us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I just like
they been wanting to be like us for a long time.
The worst thing.
Ain't that shit ancient?
Yeah, the worst thing we did was integrate. And that was Martin Luther King even said that himself. So we were separate. I don't know how many times I could stress that. When they didn't want to give us shit, we had to use different water fountains and different bathrooms and different establishments. It forced us to have to take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And lean on each other.
But I think that mindset is coming back though.
It needs to.
It coming back. I think black people really got in their mind that we want to do our own thing.
Yeah.
That we don't want to be stuck in the establishment no more. We want to do us now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going though. It's gonna take some time to get all the way there, but it's getting to that point though, man. I can see the change happening, but in the middle of all that, though, you still got to make some laws. You still got to change some laws though.
And I'm glad
that's what you're talking about in the beginning about what we gonna do about the cops and everything.
Yeah, it has to be some type of change to be invoked. Like we could give up hope. We can say fuck it and just let things be the way that it is. But I just don't understand how these guys can take an oath. You get sworn in. You get sworn in the military, right? So it's just like you're on a higher standard. So when you do something that's criminal and you're actually in law enforcement,
You should get like it should be like a extra automatic extra 10 years on top of or whatever. They should have a special court for them, like they got military.
Yeah,
it should be a special court going straight for the police.
I was gonna say that, you know, like in the military, you get court-martialed.
Yeah,
they should have something outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And the union can't be involved, right?
Yeah.
No unions or any societies that they have where they're raising money to fund these guys. When this stuff kind of happens, it's something where it's like, okay, you're held to a higher standard, and we got a panel here of jurors that's really going to review this. Mm-hmm. And the jurors are going to be people who are actually peers of the type of person that they gunned down. And because think about it, when we go to court, they say a juror of your peers. Half the time, man, that panel ain't my fucking peers.
No.
So what's good for the gooses is good for the gander. So if you're not like me and you're in my neighborhood and you're policing and you shoot me and I'm unarmed, let's flip the switch or flip the coin and do it the exact same way, but separate it. And then because you get young black people that have been accosted by police officers who's very understanding to the plaintiff. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we come in as plaintiffs, I mean, you know, or defendant, and we really have no chance. Yeah. But since when they're being held to a higher standard, then we should have stuff like that that's set up, and then we decide what happens to them. Yeah. With the decision that we make as jurors. Mm-hmm. But they, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a simple idea, you know. But it's just like I'm tired of that shit. You run away from the police office. I just don't understand why they have. What's the reasoning behind being able to shoot me because I'm running away out of fear, or I just don't feel like going to jail today, but then I end up dying and I get shot in the back. If somebody breaks into my house,
and you shoot him in the back, you going to jail.
But a cop can shoot me in the back and I have no gun and I'm running away because I don't feel like getting locked the fuck up.
It beats me, man. I'm beat by it. I mean, I don't know what's gotta happen, what's gonna happen after this, man, but something gotta happen.
I don't think it's nothing gonna happen, man. We just gotta try to stay strong.
So you saying we just gonna have to sit here and just keep taking this shit and just go ahead and
we're gonna have to come up with something, but
something gotta happen. Yeah, something gotta happen.
It's kind of hard to wrap your mind around it when it's been going on for so long. It's kind of like, I won't say it's sad to say the norm, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. We just gotta make sure we protect ourselves.
You can't even keep up with the names no more, man.
No.
Yeah, we don't have all the answers right now. We don't. No, nobody got the answers right now. We just want the answers. We want an answer right now.
Yeah,
but we don't have them yet.
Yep.
We got to get there, man. Something got to happen.
Yeah, it's more shit going on too, sex trafficking and all that stuff. Yeah, man, it's even more important stuff going on out too. You know, outside of police brutality and stuff. You know, there's a lot of sex trafficking stuff going on now too. You seen where they actually found like 40 kids, man, recently. All that shit going on. They found all these kids kind of popping out of the woodwork. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how they going about that stuff, man. It's weird, man. Like, all of a sudden, why all this why is it coming out so much now versus to, you know, before? Like I said, I know it's been going on anyway, but now just like I don't know if it's just because what's going on in the politics or what's going on, like, people kind of like crossing each other. Okay, you know, we're going to try to get these votes over here, so let's try to seize more sex trafficking so it make it look like, okay, this happened under my watch.
Yeah.
You know, to help push the narrative on whatever it is that's going on.
Vote for me.
Yeah, you know, so it's been going on, but it's like, okay, let me unleash the dogs now. You know, they been knew what's going on, but it's like, okay, let it be known.
If
push
that's
the narrative.
Shit, they part of it.
If that's the case, right, if that's the case, then that's foul. Because you're going to wait until election time to go find children who are being sex trafficked. Mm-hmm. That's disgusting, right?
For real. Yeah.
Like, these are...
But they don't... You talking about people that don't care.
I know, but these are our babies. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, like we were saying earlier, our taxes pay your salaries so you can sit on your ass while someone is going through the mental anguish of trying to figure out where their child is.
Mm-hmm. For real.
You talking about people that don't care, though, bro. I don't understand. It's hard.
I don't care that they don't care. Do your fucking job, man. These are our children.
These lives in danger, man.
These are our children.
Children lives in danger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't care about that, then
you ain't shit.
you don't need to be on the earth right now.
No, but then the same people that they want us to push to get in presence, you know, get in the White House, and you know what I mean. It's the same fuckers, you know what I mean. So it's no different.
They are the same people to me.
The same sentence that's running these areas, you know what I mean, where the police is beating up on black folks. It's the same people.
I'm starting to look at the chasing money and powerful positions in a whole different light. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's just what led me to saying that is what you just said. These people have powerful positions, but they don't care at all, man. Like I just don't. Thank God that I know where my children are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
I know where my kids are, and somebody that said they get 40 kids, but they rush to do it because it's election time. And then they're putting the pressure down on them to go out here and find it. That should be a never-ending type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, never-ending push.
They should have a whole coalition out there just fighting to get sex trafficking down.
Yeah, exactly,
sex trafficking shouldn't even be an issue in this country, man. It shouldn't be,
because the state of Georgia is fourth in with sex trafficking right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is considered a hub. This is what I saw. A sex trafficking hub. I saw this on the news, man.
I believe it. You been to Gwinnett?
And I'm gonna tell y'all this too, man. I was reading this article yesterday about sex trafficking, man, and us as black people, we probably thinking like, oh man, this shit ain't got nothing to do with us. We ain't the ones. This ain't us. But these people got some stats, man. And let me read this little short paragraph. It say the typical face of sexual trafficking in America today matches the faces of 501 juveniles that have gone missing in D.C. in the D.C. area. Just in the first quarter of this year.
And DC is predominantly black.
501. I'm finna get it. 501 juveniles that have gone missing in the DC area in the first quarter of this year. According to the FBI, 40% of the victims of sex trafficking are African American.
In DC?
That's in the
okay.
That's in the country. 40% in the country is African American.
So almost half of that is almost.
Yeah. With that number being significantly larger in metropolitan areas, like in Los Angeles, the African American victim rate reaches 92%.
God damn!
And if you're in a metropolitan, and Atlanta is a metropolitan city,
so the numbers are high like that.
The numbers gonna be high in Atlanta too.
Yeah.
And so we try to think that it's not us. We don't have to worry about that type of stuff.
It's us.
It is us.
Yeah.
It's us, man.
They just get swept down the road like everything else.
And that's the part of the reason why they not focusing on it. That's why they not trying to stop it. It's the same thing with everything else that's going on. That's with the COVID-19 and everything else. They ain't trying to stop because it's who we killing. Look who we doing it to. That's why they don't care about it. That's why they sit around. That's why they never shut the country down. That's why they not putting no team together to fight sex trafficking. That's why they don't care, because they the one benefiting from it and we the one hurting from it. Yeah. It all these old white men billionaires. They the one that's involved in this sex trafficking shit. They the one that's having sex with these little kids. They the one that going into these brothels and shit, and going to these massage parlors, and knowing these people ain't even legal in this country.
How many times have you seen in a movie? For one, life does imitate art. Art does imitate life, right? How many times you seen in a movie where they had these little secret societies where there's a sex cult and they went inside this building, and then you got people dressed up in suits and they got these masks on and shit.
Yeah, you ever seen Eyes Wide Open?
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah. See, I didn't want to, you know, but I've seen that in more than one, and I'm like, where do you get that idea from?
It's real.
But you know, the director of that movie died too, like shortly after the movie was released.
Right.
So kind of make it think like,
so
kind of like a conspiracy, like Zay was talking about.
Shit like this that's really going on.
It's really real, man. It's really going on.
What I'm getting at is, it seems to me that the people who are put in powerful positions are connected to that sick shit.
Of course.
So they can slow the process up. So they can pussyfoot around it, bullshit, and push it to the back burner. And so it can serve for the agenda of these sick and twisted people that has all this money. Mm-hmm. With nothing but time on their hands to get into this evil, thwarted, devilish type of shit. And that's why I look at money and powerful positions completely different now.
Look, man, like I said before, man, if you follow the money, what they say, money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
If you follow the people with all the money, that's what them the most evil people, man. If If you got so much money, the one that ain't talking about all billionaires, ain't talking about just because you a billionaire, they don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the ones who been having money like generation, the one who been controlling everything for a long time.
Yeah.
Them the most evil individuals, man.
Like,
they the one that got all this shit going on.
Like Chris Rock said, they got so much money they own the color blue.
For real. Come on now.
You know, by the time somebody uses color blue, they get a portion of it.
Motherfucker own a sound.
Yeah, a sound. Or like that's crazy, man. It's like just as parents, you know, because we talked about that before. You got some parents that don't even, like we was talking about schooling, right? Mm-hmm. We were saying how some parents really don't care about their children right now and their virtual learning activities and things, and so they're not helping or anything like that. So outside of that, you just got some folks that just have children and they're not raising them and not paying attention to them or nothing like that. And those kids that aren't being loved and cherished like that, those are the ones that are probably the biggest targets, because when nobody's there to care for them and put that foot down, they're out in the street at certain hours at night, they're doing whatever they want to, they're roaming, and then they get snatched up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's a touchy subject for me because we're parents.
Yeah, we all got kids.
We've had conversations. I know how much y'all know how much I love my kids. I know how much y'all love y'all kids. You know, and it's disgusting that. And then I think everything that's going on, like with the rumors that they're saying, you know, as far as they let COVID-19 get out of control to really cover what's going on right now with sex trafficking. Mm-hmm. I think there's some truth to that.
Yeah.
I really do.
And all these, like we went back to the police brutality. Maybe that's part of it too. Yeah. Maybe they killing more of us to bring light to that. They don't care about that part. Yeah, we don't care y'all see killing y'all because we been doing that forever.
Yeah, we the sacrificial lamb so they can cover up this stuff.
So we don't have to be focusing on this shit that's going on in the background. Yeah. We're taking y'all children from y'all. Yeah. And I don't know if I know y'all probably remember this, but know about this story about in Atlanta, man. Like back in the days, man, the Atlanta child murders.
Yeah,
like it was like.
Yeah, with Wayne Williams.
I don't know how many kids went missing and died during that time, like over spending like 5 or 6 years, like hundreds of kids, man. Yeah. And they arrested one black man, saying that he responsible for this shit. Yeah. Well, we know damn well, can't no one person did all that bullshit, man. Not hell, no.
Even if he is truly guilty, there were other people that was a part of that, and they're running around free or whatever.
Let me tell you something about that, man. That man, he killed somebody. He killed one person. The rest of them people, they just throwed it on him. Yeah. Because they know who really did that. That was KKK, sheriffs, white people, all kind of white supremacy that were doing that shit, and the government was involved with it. Yeah. FBI involved with it. That's why they don't want to. That's why they ain't caught nobody.
They just used him.
They just used him. Oh, we talking about it.
He was the fall guy.
He was the fall guy for everything.
Now, how many brothers are in prison right now behind that kind of shit right there?
Yeah, of course.
And there was another white guy back during the same time period killing people too. Ted Bundy. Yeah, he admitted to killing over 100 people. They pinned him with like 30-something murder.
Yeah, he's a sociopath.
But he ended up right before he died. He ended up telling them folks, man, I killed like at least 100 people.
What was the name? We gotta look it up.
He spent time in Georgia too. He spent time in Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking crazy.
It was a white officer who was just arrested for like a bunch of murders, man. Recently, man.
Like they don't care about that shit though, man. Like you said, we talking about people that don't give a fuck. They don't, and the reason why they don't give a fuck, like we said. They involved with it. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna lock yourself up. No, hell no. Even expose yourself, homeboy. Yeah, no, even put your people out there.
He ain't, cause he gonna tell on your ass.
Shit, they people been knew about what the dude name is? What the name? Epstein. Yeah. They been knew about him. Yeah. They been knew about Epstein.
Yeah. He was a big fixture in Hollywood.
They been knew about him.
He supplied all those sickos, man. He supplied them, like like a Hollywood drug dealer. Yeah, he supplied them,
and even he a scapegoat because he involved in it, but he ain't the man now. Fuck no, he ain't the one that's doing all this shit now. Mm-hmm. He had him a little ring going on that he was doing, but this shit bigger than him. This shit international too, man. Yeah, this shit go over with all type of shit, man.
So that means it's layers because there are people in powerful positions here, and then there are other people in other countries in powerful positions, and they're all doing the same bullshit, covering up this indoctrinated, disgusting shit, right? Mm-hmm. And it's
go ahead, my bad, bro.
No, go ahead. No.
I was gonna say the same thing. Oh boy, he had to kill himself. Cause he knew there was no hope anyway. The motherfuckers that he was doing it with weren't gonna turn themselves in. Oh, they're gonna let his ass rot.
Can I mention something? I think I've already said this, but there was an actor, he's still alive, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Yep. They came at him with that last year, and Kevin Spacey said, "Okay, but I'm telling on all you motherfuckers." and you ain't heard nothing since.
Yeah.
They would swept that up under the rug.
He said, "I'm snitching."
Yeah.
He swept that up under the fucking rug.
And he's somewhere chilling right now.
Yep.
Snitching work. The shit works. I mean, the shit work.
We see it work.
We see it work.
We see it work.
We see the shit working, man.
We see
It work, man. It
Shit,
work.
he free.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby in fucking jail.
And he in jail.
R. Kelly locked the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they need to be.
Yeah.
They need to be.
But they ain't telling nobody.
Quick news. He got attacked too, man.
Who
R.
that?
Kelly. I read online he got attacked by an inmate in prison.
That's gonna happen to him.
They
That
said-
ain't nothing with the last time.
Yeah, because they had boycotts going on outside of the prison, and a lot of things kind of were put on halt because of that. And somebody just got pissed off about him being there, and they put hands on him.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
That would happen to pedophiles in prison anyway.
But I was wondering.
That's prison though.
I think maybe that's prison, but they probably was just like, man, this the time to get to your ass.
Even then though, I think it's just prison. You bound to get in a scuffle while you locked up.
Nah, but
you
if
can't be in that motherfucker just not scuffle.
But if you a pedophile though,
Yeah.
hey, ain't no. You finna get it. You finna get it over and over again.
Yeah.
You finna catch it every day.
Yeah, because
every time you over get a chance, they gonna be on your
They
ass.
mind said you really took something from a woman, or you touched on children.
Yeah.
And I'm in here for 20 years on drug charges, and you gonna get out in 5?
Oh, I don't think R. Kelly getting out.
No, I'm not talking
Yeah,
about R.
you
Kelly.
just throwing it. Yeah, I got you.
That's the mindset in prison.
Yeah.
You getting out in 3 to 5,
Yeah.
and we gonna make your life hell in this motherfucker.
For
Now, I
real.
got 20 years. I'm gonna fuck with you every chance I get.
For real.
And you doing some disgusting shit.
We finna send the booty bandit over there to his ass.
Yeah.
We finna get a booty bandit all the goddamn lunch we can get. We get him all the commissary. Go ahead and handle that nigga tonight, man. We got the guard up there. He gonna leave the cell unlocked for you.
We gonna fill this cell up. You gonna have deodorant.
Let me have
You gonna
everything. All the
bro.
cigarettes.
Toothpaste. We gonna make sure all this cosmetic, all that stuff straight.
Them motherfuckers have 4-5 cell phones.
Speaking of which,
And
too,
your job is to attack him every chance you can.
bringing up R. Kelly too, even that was some form of child trafficking too.
It was.
Because
It
their
was.
parents were sending their kids over there.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's still the same shit.
And we talked about that.
You know, so
We talked
And,
about that.
and it's even with that, people knew about that.
Yep.
Since we were kids, people knew about R. Kelly doing
people in
this
the
stuff.
industry know about
People
it.
knew about it. They wasn't doing nothing about it.
Yep.
People knew about it though. That's what I'm saying. People be knowing these things and won't do shit about it. They won't even do nothing about it. They'll just let the shit keep going and going. As long as the man keep making them money at some point. But see, with him being black, at some point they gonna get his ass at some point.
Yeah.
Now they didn't got him.
High level narcissism. You know what that is? It's okay for me to do it, but it ain't okay for you to do it.
Yeah, and if for us, it ain't okay for nobody to do it.
It's part of that
It
personality.
ain't okay for nobody. We need all the ass rounded up and fucked up. They don't even need to go to jail. It don't need to be no jail for them. All that pedophilia shit, it don't need to be. That shit don't even go. Kill the motherfuckers in the street, man. Go ahead and bury them motherfuckers today.
Yeah, they do that in third world countries.
Oh, of course.
We ain't got time to be going no trial wasting all damn tax money.
Stone 'em.
To talk about this bullshit you done did, and we know you did it.
Stone them. You know what I'm saying? Like we go back, we get medieval on motherfuckers. Stone them.
Guillotine.
Yeah, guillotine. Get pit bull terriers, to tear them limb for limb or whatever. Like
Peel their eyes back, eyelids back, and drop goddamn bleach in them.
That stuff.
Like, I'm just saying,
That's
shit,
crazy, bro. That's some pain, right? That's excruciating
The
pain.
diesel gas, droplets of diesel gas in their eye.
Like Chinese
Shit,
torture,
hey.
where you put them under the sink and you just let a drip of water just constantly drip. That
On their forehead, that'd be annoying as fuck. You know how much kind of mental anguish that'll be, man.
Because you know
so
after
long.
a while you are anticipating every drip.
And then sometimes that drop don't keep even come. It might take an extra 5 seconds to drop down.
And you can't do shit about
You
that.
just
That is torture, man.
Hey, remember buddy was like he gonna cut his eyelids off and keep taking his picture. Nigga can't blink with the flash.
I remember
Hey,
this.
that's some dumb shit.
Wu-Tang used to. There is a thing called torture. I remember Method Man said,
Oh,
"I'll
yeah.
cut your eyelids off and feed you sleeping pills, bro."
Oh man, no, man, no.
Yeah, they had a whole skit doing saying shit like that.
Raekwon was like,
No.
"No, I'll sew your asshole clothes and keep feeding you, and feeding you, and feeding you."
Yeah.
I know Meth said that.
Yeah.
No, man.
That one,
You know what that skit,
We
bro?
need to do this shit. Yeah, we need to do this shit to these motherfuckers, man.
If you can catch these people and you can give them that type of punishment, right?
Yes, they slow down with that
That's what I'm saying.
bullshit.
So you shoot me down in the street because I don't want to go to fucking jail, but he's a pedophile. He's a fucking pedophile. He's disgusting.
This motherfucker is the part owner, behind the scene owner of 18 different goddamn massage parlors.
Right.
He visiting each one a month. We don't know he the owner, but he the owner. I ain't gonna call them by the name. We know who the fuck these motherfuckers is, man. Mm-hmm. All these damn white billionaires getting money off of us, and they out here doing all this fuck shit. This shit gotta stop, man. Shit gotta stop.
It's a whole system, you know. And it's crazy because I remember I learned in 2000 about. I remember in the 90s I learned about cultural browning. They were talking about that in the mid 90s. And
what's that?
Cultural browning was when you was going to see a large influx of Central Americans coming to the United States of America from Mexico on down.
Okay.
And when I came back to the United States in 98, it was right there in front of my eyes when I moved out here. Because I was like, damn, there's a lot of Mexicans out here. You know what I'm saying? And then it built up and it built up and it built up and it got to a point where it's just, you didn't even recognize it no more because it was the norm, right? Mm-hmm. So around 2000, I remember I had learned that white people are at a zero population rate. Meaning
they're going away. Yeah.
Meaning every time a white person is born, a white person dies. So their race is, the continuum of them, you know what I'm saying, moving forward, it's like it's at a standstill. But black people, on the other hand, we are reproducing at a rapid rate. You understand what I'm saying? The only people that are like making babies more than us are Chinese. You know
Mexicans
what I'm saying?
Probably too. Mexicans probably.
They may have but when I found this out, I'm pretty. Come on, that was 20 years ago. The numbers changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure Mexicans is up there too. You know what I'm saying? Or Latin Americans or Latinos.
Yeah.
However you say it. But when I discovered that they're at a zero population rate, I was like, okay, all this twisted shit that's happening to us is making even more sense now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to survive,
right? So let me throw this out here. So when they say we're the actual minority of as far as how many of us are here in this country, I don't believe that. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. It's because we make up, 13% of the population? Yeah. But that's just African Americans. Think about out of the whole piece of the pie, we make up 13%, but you got Italian Americans, Irish Americans, Asian Americans, all these different cultures over here. You know what I'm saying? Caribbean Americans, all this stuff, right? And it's 13%. That's a lot of fucking people.
And then you got black people that integrated in all these different cultures. You got black Italian, you got Latin and black mixed together. You got black, so many black when black come into a culture, when black come into it, integrate with another person.
Oh, you can tell.
You gonna see the black.
You can tell.
Yeah. The other whatever the other thing was, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
If a black person have a baby with a white person, you gonna see that black.
Yeah.
You might not see the white, but you gonna see the black. Yeah. And that's been going on over the years. The people of color are not the minority. Mm-hmm. They want to put that notion out there to make us think,
to make us feel inferior,
make us feel like we ain't got
less than.
We can't do nothing because we ain't got enough people.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Nah, we got enough people. We got to get together and band together and make something happen.
We got enough people.
We got to wise up and open up our eyes and know that we got the power.
Yep.
Cause how the hell you gonna be 13% of the population, but you be spending all the money, this much money?
There you go.
Come on now.
We got the most powerful dollar in the economy.
Yep.
And that's why they want to sell us everything. But we're the minority. No, we're not.
Who else spending the most money can't be the minority.
Thank you.
If you spending the most, if you go to the club, right, and you the nigga in the club spending the most money, you're not the minority. You're not the goddamn bottom, dog. You're not the one on the bottom, man. You're not. You the man in them motherfucker, man. Yeah. You the man.
Yeah. So they keep what they keep forcing us as far as what we watch, because you know the eyes are the windows to the soul. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, man, the problem is, man, we don't be wanting to research and read. We have phones in our pockets where we go on the internet and try to research something. You know what I'm saying? Or it can even lead us to another source of information, like a bookstore where we can go read. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But people have become lazy and they allow the idiot box to determine exactly where they get their information from, right?
Exactly.
And so when the news tells you who you are, you feed into that shit.
You believe everything the news say.
Right, and that's what we're about. Once again, that's why we're here, because we take what we learn and we put it out to those that may not know that. You know what I'm saying? To challenge yourself to say, you know what, let me look this up. I want to see this for myself.
Yeah.
So I can figure out and have some type of enlightenment about who you are, so you won't let people who aren't like you tell you what you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've known that for a long time. You know, not to go back full circle, but I kind of am. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and that's why I thoroughly, once again, I will say, I believe that it's an agenda. It's an agenda.
It is.
I want y'all to spend all y'all money, but I'm gonna kill y'all off. at every chance I can.
And where they sound that don't even sound logical though. Like you gonna kill your goddamn bread basket? Yeah. You gonna knock your water well off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean that don't even make sense for them.
Yeah, because
for them to get rid of all of us. I know that's what they want to do, but it don't even make sense for them. Because we all gone. Because now look at it now. If we all gone, they say black people don't even exist no more. How long will the world even exist longer after that?
I agree with you on that. But what I'm saying is they want it to be that way because we're the biggest threat. So you have to eliminate the biggest threat so that you can be on top. Because if we the ones that got it all, right? Mm-hmm. And we don't realize that we have it all, one day we're going to realize that we have it all. And then that's when shit is going to start changing. That's when the weapon is going to turn the other way. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
When the rabbit about to get the gun, man.
No, when he got it.
When he about to get the gun.
Okay, that's what you say.
You know what I'm saying? He about to get it. Rabbit about to get the gun.
So that's what we putting this information out here because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want, these are the things I tell my kids, I talk to my family about, and anybody that's close to me. Some people just don't want to hear it, but the people that don't want to hear it, that's fine. I wasn't talking to your ass anyway. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all feel that way based on our conversations, but people got to know that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and think about it. If I knew about this in 2000, how long did they know that they were at a zero population rate before I even found out?
They knew it was coming before it happened. They knew they were less population than when they got here. When they came to this place, they knew that it was more of other people than them here anyway. Of course. They was already underpopulated.
That's like that. That's like that when you go anywhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you get off the plane in Europe,
it's gonna be more of them than you.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah.
It's about to get real different. You know what I'm saying? So we need to wake up, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all seen that comment 50 Cent made?
What you say?
What you say?
About basically being cancel cultured. Basically,
he said he couldn't be canceled. He couldn't be canceled.
But he's just saying how it's always geared towards like the straight men and heterosexual men. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. It's more geared towards them than anything else. Yeah, I believe it too.
I can see that.
I'm with that.
Because you know why? Because I believe that cancel culture thing really came from the supporters and the people in the Rainbow Plus community. Yeah, I can't say all them letters. I don't even finna get here and keep saying all them letters out there. So I'm just gonna call them Rainbow Plus. Rainbow Plus community. So I think that stuff started with them when they was trying to get all their rights and everything. They was attacking different people for saying different things, doing different things. Yep. So they started like, okay, you gonna say that word, or you gonna treat the people like that? Mm-hmm. We canceling you. Yep. So now they control the cancel culture. Yeah. So they attack people that's not like them.
Straight.
And
straight
people want to, and it's crazy because it started as them being a minority, supposed to be a minority, right, and trying to get rights. Right. But then you turn it around and go against the other people who not like you. Yeah. Some of the people might even support you. They just don't understand what's going. Come on, I'm gonna say this right here. One thing about the Rainbow community, man, they change so much stuff every day that we don't even know what right to say, what not right to say.
Yeah, you don't.
Like some words you used to be able to say, you can't say it no more. Some things I used to be able to say that I can't. I'm not even feeling no kind of way about it. It's just that I might be just trying to say, man, that gay dude. They might cancel you for saying that. Yeah. Man, I ran into a gay dude the other day, man. Act like a straight fool, man. Yeah. You have a dress there. Just for saying that, you about to get canceled just for saying that what you saw. Yeah. And you ain't adding nothing to the story. I'm not making nothing about it. I'm just telling you what I saw. Yeah. And now I'm gonna get canceled before saying that.
Yeah, you can't even voice your opinion.
Yeah, you ain't even do it. Yeah, you ain't even trying to be facetious or you just giving your viewpoint on it. Right?
And it's supposed to be freedom of speech.
Yeah, they started that.
It's supposed to be.
And I'm glad you said that.
It's supposed to be.
Damn, it's organic. Because I was about to say that. Because be careful with what you hate. This is the point I'm trying to make. When you hate something so bad or you so against it, sometimes you may not even realize that you end up turning into exactly what you hate. Mm-hmm. So the same people that started this stuff, because folks who were against them, that resentment runs so deep that now they're in a position of power. Now they're doing the exact same shit to other people that was done to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but okay, you hated it so much, but now it's okay for you to do it.
To do the other people.
So now you want to silence me whenever I say something.
Yeah. And every time it's an issue going on, like in the country, in America, and let's say that black men or something going like right now with the killing with black people or whatever, Black Lives Matter going on, the rainbow agenda would come in there somewhere. And then they got nothing to do with that. They ain't just running around here killing gay black men. They killing all the black men. Yep. Mm-hmm. So why the gay men, black men, and the straight black men can't be together and be like, hey, we down with we fighting for this same cause.
A black man is a black man, no matter what it's.
No matter what he doing, you still a black man.
Because I saw the commercials. Like, I'm gonna keep it. We might piss some people off, but fuck it. You ain't gonna please everybody.
No, you can't.
When I saw those commercials, I said, okay, what does this have to do with right now?
It doesn't.
How does this correlate?
It doesn't.
It does not. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is not the time for that. What we're talking about is police brutality. You understand what I'm saying? Injustice and things of that sort, and keeping ourselves alive.
Yeah. That
agenda to me is separate from this agenda. Why are you trying to infuse that right now?
And like it just seemed like if any one of those men that got killed, if any one of them was a transgender man, it'll be different after effects after that. Because that community gonna come strong.
Oh yeah.
But they ain't gonna fight for a regular heterosexual black man.
No.
Like, they're not gonna go for him like that.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna go for him like that.
No.
Nobody in the world is gonna fight for a heterosexual black man. Nobody will. If 50 Cent lose everything today, the rest of the world not gonna care about it. Nobody. People like us, we gonna say something about it. We gonna be like, man, damn, what happened with 50? But everybody else outside of us, they're not gonna give a fuck about it, man.
I mean, it'll be a trending topic for a while.
Why you say he couldn't get canceled?
That's 50. What 50 said.
Yeah, you know.
I really don't know.
You know how people be feeling, man. I mean,
he was feeling himself.
I feel the same way about us. We feel like we doing our own thing. You can't cancel us. Like, you might not like what we saying, but we still gonna do our own shit anyway.
Have my own opinion.
You can't stop me from doing what I'm doing. That's how people be feeling. But in all actuality, anybody can be canceled. Cause you don't know how far these people reach, man.
Yeah.
Like we saying, these people infiltrated. Like, I told my wife the other day, man, that's why these people got the rainbow flag like that, because they in every walk of life. Like, that's why they flagging so many colors like that, because they everywhere. Like,
didn't even think about it.
They everywhere. Like, anywhere you go, they in the police. They in the police. They in the politics. They everywhere you look.
They everywhere.
They the janitor. They anywhere. Wherever you look, it's somebody that's part of the rainbow community in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, and they got somebody infiltrated everywhere. So
they broke it down.
You can't do shit. For real, you can't do shit.
Broke it down.
Yeah. Well, you might think that you ain't. You might think that you can say some shit and get away with it. But they might not even do nothing about it right then and there. They'll wait.
Oh no, they gonna get your ass.
They'll wait until you get to a point where you about to do something big, like they did with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart had to say some shit 10 years ago.
Sure did.
They'll wait till this man get ready to go host the Oscars.
Yeah.
To bring some shit up about what he did 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like they knew about it way back then.
Yeah.
But we gonna wait till this motherfucker get to a point in his life where he feel like he can't be touched.
Yeah.
And then we gonna touch him.
And then that also shows you, whenever they about to step into that next level, who's really behind that next phase, right? Like you said, he was about to host the what? What was he hosting?
The Oscars, yeah.
So you know who's the main group behind that.
You know who that is.
You understand what I'm saying?
You getting nothing. Now you there.
You're there now. So it's like, okay, but you got to get through us. You have to appease to what we want you to do.
Or say sorry to us.
Or say sorry to us.
So that let you know that the rainbow community is heavy in whoever running the Oscars.
Yeah.
The rainbow community is heavy in there.
They the new gatekeepers.
They the one that running it.
They the new gatekeepers.
And they even if they don't got nobody in there, they power is so strong that they can cancel anybody. That even if we don't got nobody in that room, somebody in there, we got pockets in. We in somebody pockets in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
And that's how we gonna have to be as black people.
But my thing is, as a heterosexual male, I'm not against what you choose to do. Your sexual preference is your sexual preference.
We don't kill more than less. We kill less than anybody in the world about what other people doing.
I don't care. It ain't no effect over me. But my thing is, it's morphed into something that's bigger. It started with them, but it's morphed into something to where it's now Twitter will get you.
Oh yeah.
Right? Twitter will get you. You know what I'm saying? Especially black Twitter. Jay even said something about that Jay-Z said something about it in the song Entrepreneur. I'm paraphrasing. But he was just like, black Twitter, what the fuck is that? Like, y'all don't know jack. Y'all don't got no stock in the company. So, like, if he falls off, where that leave y'all?
For real.
But y'all get on there and y'all will tear somebody down because everybody is going to say something unfavorable sometimes. You're going to do something that's fucked up sometimes. Your breath is going to stink some days.
Yeah.
Everybody we're human.
Everybody don't have the same opinion. Everybody don't believe the same thing, and that's okay. That's okay not to believe what I believe. It's okay not for me not to agree with you.
Yeah.
That don't mean we got to shoot at each other or counsel each other about this shit, man.
And that's where maturity comes in.
Like, if somebody don't agree with me, I'm willing to sit down and debate with them. Why not do that?
Yeah.
Instead of counseling that person.
Yeah.
If some person said something that you don't like, hit them up, get in contact with them, and discuss, and y'all sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
But people scared to do this shit though. Cause they don't want to do that type of
people
shit.
like to stew in their own juices, and what I mean by juices is like they want to just be in that pot that they in. They don't want to get an understanding of somebody else's perspective. And those people, I don't feel sorry for them, but I do, because you don't learn shit. You don't learn nothing like that. You don't get another perspective or a different outlook on something.
Yeah.
Because you're afraid of the challenge that comes with somebody saying, I disagree with what you're talking about right now. Man, we disagree all the time. And the funny shit about it is, even when we disagree, we still end up
in the same position at the end.
Yeah.
And that's how it would be. That's how it would be if you sat down with somebody else who didn't agree with you. At the end of the thing, if y'all really talking about it maturely, at the end of the situation, y'all can come to some kind of understanding at the end. Yeah. And people don't want to understand each other. That's why they want to sit down and talk about it. They just want to counsel you, because they don't want no understanding. They just want to cut everybody out. They want to divide.
It's my way or the highway.
Yeah. They want no understanding on nothing. They don't want to understand why you said what you said. They don't want to understand that.
It's a reason behind everything. It's a reason why we all carry ourselves the way that we do, the way we live our lives. Everybody is a combination of experiences from the beginning to the end. What everybody in this room has in common is that hyphen on our tombstone between the day that we were born and the day that we die. That hyphen.
Everybody gonna get one.
Everybody gonna get one, because you got a life to live, and we're all just our experiences up into one. So your outlook is based off of how you lived your life. I don't know your whole story. I just happen to be a part of it right now. You know what I'm saying? And so now when we talking and we having an open dialogue about something, you know what I'm saying? It gets real sometimes, but I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. You're trying to understand where I'm coming from. And if it's like that from your end and my end, then we can reach
some type of understanding with each other.
Point.
We still might disagree in the end, but we understand each other. We understand each other. I understand why he feel that way. He understand why I feel this way.
There you go.
So now we ain't got to beef no more.
Yeah.
A clear understanding.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man.
I don't know. That cancel shit, man. Like, man, I be canceled. I'm canceled.
I do that every week, man. Y'all know I do that shit.
Man, at least once an episode.
You know, I'm gonna hit that mic.
I did that shit earlier. I caught myself.
Yeah, man. But
hey,
go ahead. No, what you about to say?
No, I was gonna say, what was that word you was explaining to me earlier?
Hypergamy.
Yeah.
Hyperbole. I heard that word since I was a kid.
Not hyperbole. Hypergamy.
Oh, hypergamy.
Yeah.
Now that's new to me.
Yeah. So
yeah, explain it to me.
That goes into what we're about to talk about. So this topic, I'm gonna go ahead and segue to this.
Yes, sir.
So why is it?
First, explain that first.
No. I want to get into the topic. Then we talk about hypergamy.
Okay, go ahead. I thought you wanted to explain.
No. Right. That's a good segue, but I got you. Right. Why is it more acceptable for a broke woman to be a rich man's wife as opposed to a regular man, broke dude, or however you want to phrase it, being a rich woman's husband, right? And then that goes into the word hypergamy. So we're gonna look that up, and I know it, but I'm gonna read it out by definition.
We want that Webster's dictionary.
Right. There you go. So hypergamy is marriage into an equal or higher caste or social group, right?
So when you marry, that's when you marry somebody above your.
There you go.
Not above your means, but
it's
a little bit. Well, it's above your means.
It's called marrying up.
Yeah, you marrying up. Yeah, you going up.
So
above your status.
Yeah.
So when a man has it, and he marries a woman that's not bringing nothing to the table financially, right? It's acceptable, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, if a king marries a woman, she becomes a queen. If a queen marries a man, he becomes a duke.
Damn.
Now that's in Europe, right? Here, a man marries a woman that has more money than him. Oh man, this motherfucker right here.
This
nigga.
But a woman marrying into a man that has more, that's the norm.
True.
That's that girl you came up.
You better get him. That man, he got money, girl.
All right. So so me and my son, we had this conversation. You see it in social media. The goal, like with some of these like chicks, these Instagram profile chicks,
they
like,
go to bag them 8-figure nigga. That's what they say in them songs.
They come into this situation, and then like rappers are tied into it too, because they'll say, "I'll buy you some titties, I'll buy you some ass, I'll get you some bags, help you start some businesses," and then they get a chick and they do all these things for her, and now she got 4 million followers and she getting her own bag, right? But if a dude does that with a female, they gonna get him.
I think it's probably
a roast session in the comments.
I think it's probably looked at because of the fact that we look at men, and society look at men as a dominant, so they feel like a man can always do for himself regardless.
Right.
So I guess looking at it like from a standpoint, they say, okay, you know, he married into some money. He could have probably did that on his own. He didn't necessarily have to. More so as a woman has less opportunities, which we know they try to say women should be treated equally anyway. Right. But, you know, I guess it's looked at it from the standpoint like you gonna always get it no matter what. You know what I mean? Your ex or whoever it is that you deal with, she has to either date somebody that's doing better than you, or she might not be as successful. You know what I mean, going into it. So maybe it's a little bit, I don't know.
I digress a little bit.
You know,
reason why let me just from
the standpoint, just because we're men, so we looked at like we could always get it, regardless.
But women, particularly our black women, are really getting it. In the United States of America, black women are the majority owners of small businesses. These women are out here getting to it.
Oh, they be hustling now.
They hustling. You understand what I'm saying? So
I love that shit though.
I'm not knocking it.
You know we love.
I'm not knocking it. I'm saying that from a standpoint of pride.
Yeah.
You understand? So don't get fuck that. I'm proud of it. But what I'm saying is just a woman like that. If a man comes into her life and then she has to help him in the same manner a man would, it's looked at different.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying. Maybe that's why. That's my opinion. Like
women raised like that though. Women raised that way, not to take care of no man. Don't not financially.
But who's to say she's actually taking care of him? Maybe she's because of the love she has for him. She's putting him in a better position.
That's just as much as he would. That's an understanding that the woman got to have in her own. That's the understanding that she got to have in her own mind. That that's what I'm doing.
But there's some women that's how they do it though.
That's mature though. A lot of women do. I don't see nothing wrong with it either way.
Typically those women in those positions, they probably like that. But the problem is you got some brothers that can't handle her being in that position.
Yeah.
Because of ego.
Yeah.
Right.
And man, and then look, I mean, I don't think there's no problem with a man getting with a woman that got way more money than him. But the only thing that, like you just was saying, that I see probably gonna be a letdown. Gonna be if she got all the money and he ain't got nothing. She got all the power. She gonna control what he doing. Now, if you got a woman that got the money and she is willing to not let her financial status dictate the relationship.
Right.
If you got that, now you got something good going on now because she know she got money and she know she gonna have to look out for you or whatever. But she ain't letting that. She ain't holding it over your head. She ain't dominating you in that fashion like that. So it'll work out. That situation will work out way better.
Of course.
It would.
Of course.
But guys do. But I'm glad you said that. Because a lot of men that got money, they like that.
Well,
they controlling.
They like the fact that they like the fact that they can take care of shit and run stuff. And
they prefer in that sense.
That's why the rappers do that. That's why the rappers buy the woman the ass, buy the woman the titties. They buy all the bags and put it on Instagram. That's why they do that because they say it in their song. Yeah, I bought my girl a goddamn did that. That's control.
Oh, cool.
That's control. You with me now for a certain period. You gotta do what I want you to do when I want you to do it. Go where I want you to go. You only post the pictures I want you to post. You know what I'm saying? That's control. And when I'm through with you, I'm through with you.
Then I'm gonna tell
you, these girls is smart. 3 stacks. These girls is smart.
Oh, women winning in that situation.
Play your part, nigga. Play
your part. A lot of men don't even know how to win like that. A lot of men don't even know how to go get them a woman like that and win in that way. That's why you see these women winning like that, because they got it in their mind from a young age to do that. A man ain't thinking about that when he's 7, 8, 9 years old. He ain't thinking about one day I'm gonna get me a rich woman and then she gonna take care of me. A woman that think about that.
We not taught that neither. Like we taught you gotta go out and get out the mud.
Be a provider.
A female is already got in her mind. I'm gonna get me a man with some money. Well, I ain't gonna say back in the day,
they want security. They want security.
Yeah, most women though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But even the women with the bags probably want security too.
Yeah, they do.
But like you said, I think it fall back on.
But they're less likely to want to play that part. Like it's like that movie. I forgot the movie. It was Taraji P. Henson. She had her shit together.
Oh yeah, I said Acrimony. Right. What was shit called?
No, not Acrimony. It wasn't that.
Well, she had her shit together too.
Not that movie. She had her shit together, but she wanted a man that matched her profile, right? But she ended up falling in love with that light skinned dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, you talking about the Tyler Perry movie?
All them shit's Tyler Perry movie.
Most of them.
Yeah, all of them Tyler Perry movies.
But when she finally found the dude that matched her profile, he was so egotistical. Because I remember it was Morris Chestnut. It was the guy, he had the job, the C-level suite job where he getting like $290 or $400 some $1,000 a year, and he got the car and the suits and all that shit.
He was an asshole though.
He was an asshole.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just like
she had to date down to get love.
Yeah, to get what her heart really needed. You know what I mean? But I think because they're taught to get security and we're taught to be security. You see what I'm saying? And that's like
that ain't think like a man, is it?
I don't know.
Might have been think like a man.
Okay,
that think like a man, yeah.
Ain't all them shits called think like a man?
They got a couple of them.
And that ain't even Tyler Perry movie, man. We see how we just did Tyler Perry. That ain't even his movie, man.
I think it was his, bro.
That ain't his movie.
No, that's Steve
Harvey book. That was a Steve Harvey book.
That's made it into a Steve Harvey's book.
Damn.
You know?
It wasn't even Tyler Perry movie. Tyler Perry made so much shit
like that.
That we just put all black movies in Tyler Perry movies.
It felt right. It felt right. It felt right to say Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying?
And we would have been right. Because it's still a Tyler Perry movie.
He probably was an executive producer.
They probably shot that shit in his damn Tyler Perry studio.
Yeah. You never know. It just felt so right, man. It felt good. You know. I don't know, but it's just when it comes to that, it's like it's women can do that. They can move up into a higher social status based off of the breadwinner, the guy that they're marrying. You know what I'm saying? And but you know, when men do that, she might just be a part of that story to help me get to where I need to go. But that's kind of like no, because you might be considered to be a scrub. So I mean, so all in all, man, with this whole thing with hypergamy that we were talking about, it is what it is, man. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? And see what kind of fish I catch with that in this dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad y'all chimed in.
Oh, I say, speaking of which, so you talking about hypergamy, right? Question though, we talk about dating. We were just talking about dating up, right?
Yeah.
So what if the chick that you dating, right, has like an OnlyFans page and she getting that money? Would you be able to date a chick having an OnlyFans page? But she's getting money.
It's not dating. It's like wifed
up. Either way, but she still got the bag now.
Yeah.
And now you the one at the bottom this time, but she got the bag. And
could you
wife it?
Dating and wifing two different things. You can date anybody.
Well, wife it.
Can you wife?
How about you wife it?
Can you wife somebody with an OnlyFans?
But she got the bag.
But it's also it wasn't just OnlyFans that we talked about too. It's pornstar.
Pornstar too.
A wife this all the same.
Well, we'll think that. Well, yeah, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
Because it's still entertainment.
It's a little different. Because OnlyFans, she might be solo
or with you.
Shit, porn be solo. They got solo porn.
True.
You're right.
True.
You're right. But the question is, could you wife?
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first. So since I'm already talking anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna knock it like as far as like when we first meet.
Yeah.
If I mention you doing that already and I still fell in love with you while you doing that, and I'm okay with it. But when we get married or not, some shit got to change. You know what I'm saying? I can't marry you.
But why though?
And you
why
still doing that?
After you get married though?
Like that's just gonna be that's gonna be what I want to happen. I can't marry you if it ain't gonna change. Cause my wife ain't even be up on OnlyFans and doing porn, especially porn, bro. OnlyFans is a little bit different because OnlyFans ain't got to be sexual. Sometimes people be doing OnlyFans, they just be on there talking about some stuff, and then
porn
people
could be the same way. They could be dolo on porn.
But you gonna get naked and you gonna be doing shit and people gonna be if it ain't porn if you ain't doing it. If you ain't doing sexual activity. Even if you by yourself. You're not porn if you ain't doing it. So my wife ain't finna be on no damn social media or nowhere doing sexual activities. But the only thing about it though, if I marry her, if I got with her and she was doing it before, it's gonna always be there. Even if she stopped doing it, it's gonna always be there.
So it don't matter, you might as well get that bread.
What?
Might as well get that money.
So you saying that, would you? I want to hear your answer.
Yeah, for real. He gonna say all that. Let me see what he gonna say. He gonna come back with a old.
I'm about to switch it around.
That's why I said answer.
He wanna push you off the bridge and then walk his head back to his car.
I'm gonna lead you out to the water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lead you out.
Not today. Not today. What's your answer?
All right. I agree with you though. Like if I'm messing with her at first before, like she got this all before, like she got the OnlyFans when we meet up, and then we get married. So if we get married, she still got it. I probably fall. I don't know. It's hard to explain, bro. Like
I get where you're going, but elaborate.
I probably would. I don't know, bro. Like I said, if we looking at it from the money perspective, and then. I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard.
But sometimes, boy, when
hard.
Money go out the window sometimes.
I feel you, but like you said earlier, though, like that shit is already out there, so there ain't no telling, you know, like her naked pictures, what the fuck she got, that shit's already out there. It don't even matter. Ain't no taking it back just because you put a ring on her finger. It really ain't gonna make no difference.
Yeah.
But that's even not there for regular women. Like even your girl, your regular woman got a picture of something somewhere with some dude. Yeah, somebody got a picture of your girl somewhere
right now.
For real, right now.
Somebody got a picture of your dick. Right now.
Somebody got a picture right now. Somebody got a picture
default dick pic.
Real talk. Your dick floating around this motherfucker somewhere.
But the thing about it, it's different if it's in the past and if it's happening now. But like if your girl got a OnlyFans page or in a dude. You might be with your girl in the mall and dude back, but that goddamn shorty that was on that motherfucking thing last night.
But then that's your insecurities though.
But he ain't lying though.
But still, that's your insecurities. Like, why are you worried about that?
At some point, you're gonna be worried about that.
Why?
Dog.
She going home with you?
That's your right.
Could you deal with it?
Could you deal with it?
I think I could.
I don't think so, dog.
I think I could.
This man trying to betray that he's stronger than what he is.
Cap.
No.
I'm gonna do him like he did me a couple episodes back.
No, I think I could deal with it because that falls on insecurities. If you secure with your old lady, you won't think that she fucking with this dude. It don't matter.
I'm about to throw a cap at his ass.
Cap.
I think you can. I think I could.
I don't know about that, bro.
I'm be honest with you.
I'm secure with my shit.
Yeah, it's some niggas out there, man, that'll make you feel like a damn peanut, dog.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your girl, man. Come around, you talking about, boy, that motherfucker had no goddamn what you goddamn making that. But you be looking like, what? You doing? What? You don't even do that with me. You ain't.
But that's disrespectful.
They don't care.
That's a difference.
Nigga don't care.
That's a difference, though. If a nigga just gonna disrespect you like that in front of your lady,
how can
that's a difference.
How can you say this man being disrespectful when he talking about the porn stuff? But how can I be disrespectful when I'm talking about the porn?
But to your face?
Yeah, people don't care about that.
That's disrespectful.
Exactly,
they don't care.
It comes with the territory.
It comes with being a porn star.
And because that comes with the territory, my answer is no.
But just because you jumping somebody's ass, that don't mean you can't deal with it. Just for somebody being disrespectful.
Because it comes with that.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. So you be like, all right, cool.
No.
If you beat that man ass, you gonna be wrong.
How? For him being disrespectful?
You gonna be wrong because you know your wife was porn star.
Yeah, every night I got to fight just to prove my love. Ain't nobody gonna deal with all that.
Man, you better keep dealing with that shit, man.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Man, your hairline gonna be back so far. Nigga fuck around with that shit, man.
Be back here, bro. Got a Sherman Hemsley, man.
Shit.
The cul-de-sac.
Nigga gonna be saluting like this
from stress. Right
from the back of the ear.
You'll probably have fun in the bedroom, but out
here, then you got body.
Yeah, you have fun in the bedroom, but outside of that, it's gonna be a strain. You know,
them chicks probably ain't the same way in the bedroom. Though. They probably
it takes one incident,
and that's even worse.
Hold on, the point I'm trying to make is it takes one incident like that to put a immense strain on the relationship.
For real,
you go out and you had that one incident. Y'all could just be bullshitting one night on Taco Mac, and the waitress might end up disrespecting because he's got a monthly subscription to her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And now you done stole on him and mopped the floor with his ass.
So,
and after that, every time y'all go out, the stain of that is gonna be there.
So check this out. So if you out with your old lady and that happens, right, and then you be like, yo, check this out, brother. Like, you being disrespectful right now with my old lady. This is my wife. And now, if he keep going, then you got every right to get in his ass.
He's gonna continue to go. He just jerked off to your old lady, man, a week ago.
How you know that?
You know what I'm saying?
That particular one might not do it, but it's gonna be somebody that ain't gonna.
But then that don't make you wrong for getting off in this person's ass. No,
I didn't say that. I was just
you
saying
can get off in his ass, but you gonna have to understand that you gonna get off in a lot of people's ass.
Yep. And you can't win every fight.
You gonna have to get off in a lot of people's ass about that shit, dog.
Somebody gonna whoop your ass, and she's gonna bring that back up when y'all argue.
And would you even watch your wife's porn if she was a porn star? Would you watch it?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why my answer isn't.
Could you watch another dude?
That's weird, dude.
Goddamn beating your wife down like that? Could you watch that?
What if you got let's just say she was doing OnlyFans, right? And then now when y'all got married, y'all do it together, and then that's bread on both ends. Like y'all thinking about it now, huh?
I would have to put a mask on.
Oh yeah, you one of them niggas, huh? You just got some glasses
Man,
on.
my mama's still living, nigga. I ain't doing that
Hopefully
shit.
your mama ain't
For
watching
real.
no porn.
I'm just saying.
You never know, shit.
My mama's still living, bro.
You gonna stop watching porn?
I don't think she does, but I'm just.
I
I
don't watch it
don't.
like that now.
You still watch it. You still gonna watch
What's
it.
done in the
wrong.
dark eventually comes to light, and I can't look my mama in the face after she know I'm on Pornhub fucking.
You had to tell your mom anyway, like
Barefaced and everything.
Yeah, like
Mom, I'm a porn star.
mama, they
Stay off.
stay off, daddy, stay off.
Stay off porn too.
But these days, porn ain't just don't porn hood. Porn be everywhere.
I just threw that name out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but your mama might not even go on that site, but she might.
First of all,
she might see this shit
my
somewhere
mama
else.
don't watch porn. All right,
Get that
God
clear.
damn, get that clear. My mom ain't into that shit, man. Hey, motherfucker. Hey.
I ain't say nothing, bro.
Hey.
I ain't say nothing,
You the
dog.
one say you need a mask.
No,
I don't
you
say- I ain't say nothing,
No,
dog.
you say
Mr.
I would because
Rey
my mama
Mysterio
is still leaving because I want to keep the mystery. So I'm saying if I was cool with that and I said, all right, we can try this for the money, I'm gonna cover my face.
Not only your mama still live, you got a daughter and everything.
That,
dog.
yeah, I was
Come on
gonna get into
now.
that too
That-
until
that's
y'all started
crazy.
trying to clown my
That's crazy.
mama
You got-
watching porn. Couldn't even get it out.
That's crazy, man. That. I mean, I ain't knocking nobody else who do it because everything ain't for everybody. And some people got different mind frames. They can handle that type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
I can't.
I can't do it, bro.
I can't.
I'm
It's
just
just a lot that comes with that I wouldn't want to deal with in the future, man. Even the possibility of certain things, man.
When you gonna have rappers talking about your girl every time you turn around. But I heard what's her name in the goddamn. But they gonna have songs about it.
Yeah.
Imagine whoever fucking with Korean Stephen right now, man.
Oh.
Whoever messing with Superhead.
And that's a great example because it's like, how can you kiss her?
like, how can you deal with this?
Her name is Superhead. And you give, baby, I love you so much.
A motherfucker like me might see Superhead like, man, they go Superhead over there. And she walking with her dude.
But it was plenty niggas she was caked up with though. She was married
They
to a
ain't
nigga
with-
from fucking Family Matters.
They ain't together now, though.
And Bobby Brown.
And I never understood how he did that.
That shit's hard shit to do.
understand that.
That's
I'm
a
just
hard
saying.
thing.
I was like,
You never know. She probably put that super head on him, and he was like, "I'll marry you."
She gonna put the Superhead on you, but damn, I can't do this, man. I can't deal with this every day.
He probably said the same thing. Yo, like,
Head is powerful though now. It's powerful now, so
he probably said the
Head
same
is made-
thing.
it can change your mind.
Head has made many a man do some shit that he did not want to fucking do.
For real.
That's how powerful it is, man. It's a brother that's in the backyard right now grilling for some people he don't even fucking know because he got a great blowjob this morning.
Some in-laws he don't
He had
even
some
like.
in-laws that he
Man,
hates.
it's some motherfuckers in the whole it's some motherfuckers in the whole family.
Yes.
Got a whole marriage, got them off a good head,
Just
dog.
dealing with some shit he
They
does
got a
not
whole
want to deal
goddamn
with.
whole everything. They got a whole life they living.
Yes,
But
man.
with some fire head.
Oh,
Some fine head, bro.
Got him
That
all
they didn't even want. They didn't even want that life.
Yeah. Like how he just wake up one. How did I get here?
Yeah, like what the fuck am I doing here?
Right.
I was a player.
I was on the fast track. I was in great shape. I had sports cars. Now I'm driving a fucking station wagon with the wood on the side, and I got people
The
in my
old
house.
Capri?
Yeah, the old Capri wagon with the wood grain on the. What the fuck happened? to me?
kids.
The Buick Roadmaster
With
wagon.
the wood side. You know what I'm talking about. They used to put
said
them shits-
Roadmaster?
Yeah. It wasn't put it. Well, the white people was driving. You got one of them motherfuckers. Like how did I get here? The head does that to you.
Nigga leaving goddamn food.
Great head.
You get lost.
You get lost in the sauce, boy. Now you got to get out. You got to get out.
Hey, it be like that, man. So I can't knock nobody for doing nothing they doing because
Or you end up having blonde hair, trying to run for president.
Oh, it'll do that to you too. It'll do it to you.
Oh man, that got mental problems. We talked
I
about
know.
that already.
Yeah, but I no, nah, man, nah, couldn't do it.
Nah,
That's a no for you. That's a no for me too. A year for
I said I don't know.
So
I said I don't know.
if we see him on World Star one day throwing hands in the mall,
we know why.
and he got a nice thick chick with him in the video, we know what
We know
happened.
what happened. He went out there and cuffed the OnlyFans.
I want her at.
We gonna be already following. We done been seen him. We done been already seen him. We gonna be seeing Chico girl every time we get a chance.
And that's another problem.
Your homeboy seeing and everything.
What
man.
kind of get-togethers can you have when everybody from your daddy to your uncle to your cousins?
I met her when I was with y'all niggas.
Uh huh.
We was together when I met
See,
her. I'm throwing everybody on the bus.
Yep.
I'm snitching now.
We don't kill. We ain't gonna kill.
I'm snitching.
We ain't gonna kill.
We don't care.
I'm fucking around.
You the one cuffed. You the one wifed her. You didn't. You shaming yourself.
Yeah. Cause that's just always gonna be in the back of my head. Cause I could just imagine myself in the mall and the brother could be on the phone, had him ear pods in, could just be laughing at something random, and I'm walking with her and I'm thinking
he think you talking about your girl.
yeah, cause I'm with Cherokee Dash or some shit like that.
She's still around?
I don't know. I just threw a name out there.
Every time a nigga say, "But look at that girl with all that ass," you gonna think it's your girl. Look at that ass right there.
Extra paranoid.
Nigga like, man,
It's just too much to deal with.
man,
Bro.
that's too much.
That's a lot to deal with on the.
You got to cancel your Instagram. You got to cancel Instagram. All that. You got to cut your phone off.
You pictures like this with a smiling heart and shit.
You got family photos with a goddamn porn stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, some brothers out there. Like
A lot of these celebrities doing it. Drake, goddamn, Kanye West. A lot of them doing this shit, man.
That's what Drake baby mama was, a stripper, ain't it? Something
Yeah,
like that?
a porn star, not a stripper. A porn star.
Oh, word?
Yeah, a porn star. And we know what Kim Kardashian is.
Maybe you just gotta get to a certain level financially to be cool with that. I guess.
I never be.
You say that, but
I don't want to say never, because a lot of times when I said never, I ended up doing that shit. I just
and them words don't taste good when they go down.
so I'm gonna say I hope not. I hope I keep the same sentiments that I got right now.
There you go.
Yeah,
Me too, bro.
because at 12,
That's the attitude.
because at 12, man, I never eat no coochie.
At 14, you eating it all.
No, no.
Say 2 years later,
He all down though.
he the coochie eater.
It came down to
You got that cooking monster.
I gotta stop throwing y'all alley oops at my expense, man. I stay throwing y'all alley oops.
It was all in the jar.
All in there. All the next summer.
Nah,
In there.
nah. But I'm just saying, nah.
Nose in it.
You say never. That's what your ass do. That's why you
Nah,
talk.
then you were doing it at 12, though.
No, I wouldn't. I said at 12, I wasn't gonna never do it. But I reneged later on in life.
2 years later,
Nah,
it was 2 years.
nah, man, hell nah. Not no 14. I would think no.
You better not be doing it no 14.
Nah,
Eat
bro.
no coochie.
That shit, but you 14 years old doing it, you against the law. You against the law, man.
No, man.
You too fast for yourself.
Yeah,
you too fast for the
that's
world.
too much,
You
bro.
too fast for the world, man.
I'm about to get into another topic. No mind. We gotta wrap this up.
No, don't wrap it up, dirtbag. What you about to say?
No, we got time for it, man.
We got no time for that, man. We gotta wrap this up.
Oh man. So, all right, man. Well, this was a great episode again, man.
Yeah, man.
It was my turn today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. We talked about some serious shit. We talked about some crazy stuff, but you know that's what we do here, man.
Yeah, at least we ended off on some laughter.
Yeah, we
Got to, man.
On a lighter note.
Cause that's what help you get through this shit, man. Like I was saying at the beginning, it's a lot of strain on your mental, man, dealing with all this shit. But laughter and goddamn just fun, man. That shit help you get through shit, though, man.
Yeah, it does.
I feel better now than I did when I first came in.
Yeah.
I feel good now, man. I can go out and do the rest of my day.
Yeah, I was kind of on edge, man, by everything that been going on.
Until the next black man, you know, fall.
That's the sad part about it, man.
For real.
Damn.
I ain't mean to do that to y'all. I ain't
No,
mean to do that. My
no.
bad.
But it's
My bad.
it's honest. It's real. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
what?
No,
Am I missing?
when he said, you know, to the next black man.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, man. So, we gonna sign off, man. I'm King Sos.
Zay King.
Chico.
Till next time, it's no pressure.
Platforms.
Oh, man.
YouTube, Instagram,
Yeah, go
Twitter.
ahead.
No press 33.3. No
On
press
all
33.3 on everything.
Yep. Apple Podcast.
I put that on
Spotify.
everything.
Everything.
No press 33.3.
Yeah. And we're also on iHeartRadio. No pressure, 33.3. That's the latest.
Y'all can pretty much find us on all them
that's
podcast platforms by now.
For real.
That's what we gunning for.
We could just gonna start saying on all platforms.
All.
We on everything. We on more shit than people be saying it. People be saying they on all platforms, but we on more shit than that.
Yeah, we on a lot. It's I can't even remember because we got like at least 8 more of them
For real.
that I don't know by name, right?
Yeah.
But on YouTube, tell a friend to tell a friend. Click subscribe.